So the thing is, in every city you're going to find a particular corner, one that specializes in a particular type of food. And for most of us, what happens is we do a sort of cursory, superficial walkthrough and get some of the highlights, but not necessarily the great treasures they offer up. To find out what those are, you need to turn to the experts.
The expert in this case is the man with a veritable and steadily growing food empire to his credit, Riyaaz Amlani. Restaurateur, yes, but also someone who has strolled the length and breadth of Mohammad Ali Road and all that surrounds it. Few know better the treasures this area holds, and today he is introducing me to some of their greatest culinary offerings.
I actually, this is a place I've grown up around, you know, so I've actually, like, we bunked school to come here, we played a cricket match and we won. We've come here to celebrate. My formative years, even when it came to cooking, maybe, I guess a lot of that was here. So we are in a place which is called as Bori Molla. I don't know what the official street name is, but it is close to Bhindi Bazaar and just before Mohammad Ali Road.
Right.
And this whole stretch has these ancient eating places, and you know, most of them are gems, and this is like one of a kind food which you don't get anywhere else in India. So it's typical Mumbai Muslim street cooking.
Fantastic.
Right.
But there are surprises that I think you're going to give me that perhaps I wouldn't necessarily have tried before.
Absolutely, you are in for a lot of surprises.
Okay.
I especially want you to try something which is called like a pyali. You're going to love that.
I'm sure I will. I shouldn't ask at this stage what it
My
even
kingdom
is.
awaits, my lady.
And so the first thing you need to know is that eating out here means working up an appetite. So we walk and we walk, because the real jewels are all too often tucked away in, well, not so tidy corners.
If you look at what I believe is one of the finest Muslim food available in Bombay, at least, it really comes from bhatiyara. What really happens in a bhatiyara is that they make pre-ordered food, so biryanis, kormas, salads, in these big digs, and they slow cook it for like 4 hours, 3.5 hours, in very particular proportions. So they need to have, you know, 3 kilos of meat for 2 kilos of rice. And they're very finicky, and they give it dum for that long, and it's the go-to place for all Muslim happy occasions.
Right.
Assalamu alaikum, kya haal hai?
And clearly a visit from the man himself is happy occasion enough, and I get to reap the benefit.
Oh good Lord, what is this?
This is a Bori Thal, where it's kind of a community thal where everyone sits, 8 of them sit together and eat from this one at one time.
The way it works in a Bori Jaman is that
you sit.
All of them sit together. The food is only served in there. There are no plates. Everything is put in the center.
Right.
And it comes course-wise. So basically it's mithas kharas, which basically means just sweet, salty, sweet, salty. So that's a kind of a very typical Bori course meal.
Alright, we're ready to tuck in, and surely a little sampling is okay before we follow format.
Would you like to start your meal with a gulab jamun?
I would love to start my meal with a gulab jamun. I rarely get to do so.
Yeah.
So,
I think Boris have the right idea, don't they?
Yeah, start with dessert, end with dessert.
Life is too short, dessert first. The Bori food tends to be less spicy, in the sense less but more
robust,
focus on subtle flavors.
And the perfect illustration of that lies in this, their chana gosht, a robust curry that tastes several times better than it looks.
Oh my God, delicious!
And these kind of flavors you only get in daily.
Right.
What's also unique, as promised, is the courses. You won't believe what's next.
So 1 second, we go from chana gosht to ice cream.
This is the ice cream spoon, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
It's all very professional.
It's all very...
Most weddings which are from the Ismaili community, you go in for the wedding, they will only give you ice cream with this particular spoon. I've grown up with this. It's actually very good ice cream, isn't it?
It is excellent ice cream. In a sense, what internationally you would have is a palate cleanser or something. This is the palate cleanser. I thoroughly approve.
And palate cleansed, it's on to what's next, and there's a lot to enjoy. The cheese ram, I don't know quite what that means, but it's light, tasty in a white sauce. There's more mutton in a green coriander-based gravy. There's some veg biryani, but best of all was what they call a maska pulao. Light, fragrant, flavor-packed rice steeped in the juices of the meat it's cooked with.
Lovely flavor.
Man, you guys had like the best childhood, huh?
And if it looks humble, it has to be said its production is staggeringly ambitious.
From this property itself,
Huh.
we made about 2,500 food
It's catered
For
to
two-
2,500 people.
One day, mein.
one day.